This week, cocktail trolling.
SkyMall Blues.
And everything is improved by a bow tie.
This is the front page. Hey everybody, welcome to the front page, the show where we talk about a lot of silly stories from the website reddit.com. My name is Samantha Garcia.
And I'm Liz Hoffman.
And we are here to get into it. As you will notice, we are back in mobile home studio, also known as my living room.
Right.
Yeah, happy to have everyone back here again.
The studio sounds classier.
Does it?
And more professional than
okay.
We're in my living room.
All right.
Yeah.
Then strike that from the episode,
Yep.
Clifton. This is the
mobile
studio. I like it.
Like we're real professionals.
We are real professionals. Gosh darn it. And now we're going to drink on camera. Yay!
Yay!
Submitted by Covet Boutique to Alcohol GIF Recipes, which I think was an interesting choice since this is not a GIF.
It's not a gift at all.
Nope, this is fresh cucumber margaritas.
Oh, I do love me a margarita.
Yay! I might have gotten this one right. So, as you will see from this not a GIF, you're just gonna mix up. At first, it starts off with like, "Do you have a juicer? You should totally have a juicer." And then you can juice a cucumber, and you're supposed to put. First let's drink it.
Yeah,
I want to show you this fabulous cocktail that I made. Ta-da!
Like you cut things up in everything.
See, here's the thing. I put in the tequila.
Uh-huh.
I put in the triple sec.
Right.
I juiced some limes. I juiced, by which I mean, cut them open and went squish, 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 squish.
What?
Lime juice.
This is fresh lime juice?
Yes. Yes.
Girl.
And then what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to juice a cucumber or two and put that on top. And float the cucumber juice on top. While I do own a juicer, I did not want to get it out for one cucumber.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
So I just cut up the cucumbers and put them in there.
That'll work.
So they've been soaking for a little while. I don't know how much flavor they're going to add, but I'm not sure how much flavor a cucumber juice would have added either.
I don't think much, honestly.
It's pretty much just water.
Yeah.
So
it's more like an aftertaste a little bit than adding a lot of flavor.
Yeah, which is why I felt pretty comfortable not putting it in
And
there.
also cucumbers are not my favorite, so I'm okay with the way we've done this.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I like that a lot.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
This might be my favorite so far.
Ooh, this is rivaling, I don't know what, either this or the one where we have the Baileys.
Mm-hmm. And I know you love that Baileys.
I love the Baileys, but it is a worthy rival for that because this is great.
Super light.
Why didn't we have this during summer? Because this is a perfect summer cocktail.
I didn't find it. I only found it just
It's
now.
a perfect November cocktail too. We're still good. It's all good.
Damn, that's delicious.
You can actually kind of taste the cucumber.
And it's nice because you can really smell the cucumber because it's right there on top. Mm-hmm. So now I'm like, oh, cucumber juice on this would be awesome.
And I gotta say, because as I just stated, cucumber is not my favorite. But I think it adds a nice something to this.
Just like a little brightness.
Yeah.
A little fresh thing
A little earthiness, if you will.
there.
Yeah. I love this.
Ooh,
Great.
Success!
And honestly, I don't even know if you need the cucumber juice because I think it's working pretty well with just the cut up cucumbers. And look how pretty. I know you can't really see it, but it's real pretty.
So friends at home, if you do not have a juicer, it's okay.
It's okay.
You can still make this, and it's gonna be good.
See, this is why we have this segment. So we can show you what happens when you fuck up your cocktail because you don't have the things you need or you're lazy.
Keep trying.
Because sometimes it's actually okay.
Sometimes it works out. I like how we both sort of went into this like, okay,
let's give this a try. Hey!
It's good! Submitted to the subreddit Cocktails by Spyro299. This is titled Cocktail Troll Level Master. Awesome story behind a classic cocktail.
Okay.
This historic cocktail turns out it's fake.
No, what? What cocktail is it?
Yes. So, this is all about the, there's a hotel called the Seelbach Hotel, which is in Louisville, Kentucky. Apparently this hotel was mentioned briefly in the novel The Great Gatsby.
I don't remember that at all, but okay.
I've never read The Great Gatsby, so I'll take their word for it.
Of course you haven't.
Yeah, I have read a lot of books, you guys.
Have you? Because I'm really beginning to wonder.
Just books different from the ones everyone else read. So, So this guy named, what is his name? It's in here somewhere. Adam Seeger worked there for like 20 years. And he felt that it was strange. The Seelbach Hotel, which is, of course, mentioned in The Great Gatsby, did not have a signature cocktail. So he made one up and told people that it was actually a pre-prohibition cocktail that he found on like a recipe card somewhere. And he saved it. He rescued this cocktail. And everyone believed him. And he just kept telling people that's what it was. And everyone believed him.
Oh my God.
And so, yeah, he started working there a long time ago. I don't know. It says somewhere in this article, I'm not going to read the whole thing. But he doesn't work there anymore. And has now decided to come clean and be like, all lies. I made it all up. It's a complete fiction.
Oh my God.
But
So what was the cocktail?
The cocktail, it's called, I think it's just called the Seelbach cocktail.
Okay.
Seelbach. Seelbach.
Seelbach. That's how I would say it.
Seelbach cocktail. It is, if I recall correctly.
Seelbach.
Oh, and then it was also like written about in various books because he claimed it was a prohibition cocktail.
Oh.
And the story that he had been telling people was that many years ago, one customer had ordered a Manhattan and another customer had ordered a champagne cocktail, and the bartender accidentally mixed those two things together.
Okay.
And then was like, whoops-a-doodle, this is delicious. And that's how the cocktail was born.
So it's a champagne Manhattan?
Ish.
Okay.
So he sort of changed the recipe a little bit to sort of like make it.
You mean he changed the fake recipe that he came up with?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So he put in bourbon instead of brandy, and you find this article, you guys can read the whole thing. It's great.
Well, but I want to know what's in it.
Let's see.
Come prepared, Sam. Come prepared.
Damn it.
At least have the recipe.
I'm trying. Well, that's the thing. The recipe wasn't in the article. It just sort of says there's bourbon and champagne in this thing.
Huh.
Yeah. I guess I have to go out and buy the book that was that this is recipes featured in order to find the actual.
We will not
recipe.
support this charlatan any longer. It's Google.
It's in the
really
book Vintage Spirits and Forgotten Cocktails.
Which it is not.
Well, we know that now. They didn't know that then. Which is part of the reason why he said he wanted to come clean about the thing, because he was like, oh no, now it's in a textbook. Whoops-a-doodle.
Oops.
Not a real thing.
That's kind of like at that moment where you realize someone has put your fake story into a textbook and you're like, oh God, what do I do now?
Yeah.
What do I tell them?
Yeah.
Do I not?
The drink comes across as a mashup of Manhattan and a champagne cocktail, refreshing and just peculiar enough to keep you interested.
Because I actually am intrigued by this.
Is what this is.
I would like to
He
try
was
this.
inspired by a drink that he had at a Spanish restaurant. And in order to create something that would resemble a pre-prohibition drink, he replaced the brandy in the drink that he had with Old Forester, which is a bourbon from Kentucky, and the cava with a Corbel Brut, the sort of sparkling wine that would have been available to a Louisville bartender in the early years of the 20th century.
That makes sense.
So,
Yeah.
he kind of knew what he was doing.
He did. Like, he really put thought into this charade.
Yeah. And it was like, he sort of explains in this article that, like, at the time when he created this thing, he was a nobody.
Right.
And now
he never thought it would take off to the level
that it would become the signature cocktail of the hotel that he worked in, and that it would make him famous.
Oh my God. I feel a little bit of sympathy with him because, obviously he never expected that this would happen.
Yeah.
And you can just see him being like, I'm a fraud.
Yeah. Like, it kind of sounds like he just put it on the menu because he was in charge of the menu.
It was like, hey, this will be fun.
Yeah.
But also, like, do you really think him saying that it was some lost pre-prohibition cocktail really made it more popular than it would have been if he had just been like, hey guys, I came up with this awesome cocktail?
I think so.
Do you?
Yeah. Because it's such a, like, historical hotel. And is related back to Gatsby. That sort of makes it like, ooh,
that's
not
true.
just a signature, but then it is a tiny slice of history, a tiny slice of American history there.
It's true. I mean, I shouldn't even question it because I'm the one who belongs to a fucking speakeasy that only serves pre-prohibition cocktails. So, yeah.
You should ask them if they can make this.
Oh, they probably could because if it's got the right ingredients for what they would have had around. Ooh. We haven't been to the speakeasy in a while.
We're going to have to go, and then we'll tell you all about it, guys.
Yay! Yes, viewers at home, I belong to a speakeasy. Be jealous.
She's already said too much.
I have.
Don't tell anyone. So, yeah. That's now I want to go to this hotel. In
I do
Kentucky
too.
And be like,
Except then we'd have to go
I
to
want to have some
Kentucky.
Chicago. I like Kentucky. I used to live in Kentucky. I like Kentucky.
Okay.
We'll talk about this later. Submitted by Chad Mannix to subreddit DIY. I carved an engagement ring out of a meteorite and documented as much of the process as I could.
Oh.
Check this out. Yeah, my goodness. So this is the ring in its final form,
Oh my god.
right? That's what it started as.
Shit.
Yes. It started off as that rock, and then he turned it into a ring.
How do you get from there to a ring?
Well, that's what he goes on to explain. It's basically a lot of like drilling and sanding,
Oh,
and
God.
sanding and drilling and drilling.
I'm already
and
like, ugh.
yeah, I had the same reaction you did. Like, this is incredible, followed by, wow, that's boring.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yep.
But it is pretty neat that he took the time to do this thing. He handcrafted
And I
it.
love that it has like a
for his
weird
lady.
rough edge. 'Cause
Yes.
It makes it really unique. Oh my god, that is so beautiful. Like he actually took the time and effort to carve an engagement ring out of something that's been in space.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, no one will ever live up to that.
This is what gets me. though.
Boyfriends the world over are like, fuck you.
This is what gets me about this particular post. So he says in his post at the very top, he's like, I've gone ahead, I've done this thing. This thing glitters when the sun hits it. All in all, the project took me about 35 to 40 hours over the course of 2 months. I do
Okay.
literally everything with my fiance, so finding time to be alone and lie about it was super challenging. That verbiage bothers the fuck out of me.
Wait, why?
Like, because he felt the need to lie about it.
Well, because he wanted it to be a surprise.
If he had said, finding time to be alone and keep this a surprise
Yeah.
was super challenging, that verbiage I'd be totally on board with. Finding time to be alone and lie about it bothers me.
Oh, see, that actually doesn't bother me because
Yeah?
of course you're lying about it. You want it to be a surprise, so you're saying, "Hey, I'm doing this thing with the guys." Like that doesn't bother me. I don't know why, but it really doesn't because he's doing something nice. And are you truthful all the time with your BAF about what you're doing?
Probably not.
There you go.
I still don't think I'd use the phrase, and then I lied to your face. There's a nicer way to say this,
That's
is
true.
what I'm trying to say.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I agree with your point.
Maybe in a blog
absolutely
post,
agree
I
with
probably would not have put and lie about it. But there's something kind of, there's something kind of nice about the fact that he's upfront about the fact, like, yeah, I totally lied to you about this because I was doing this. Like he's not hiding it. Like she
Sure.
can go on and read that.
Yeah.
And see
Oh,
it.
she has already said yes. Like,
Right.
this post ends with her saying yes.
Yes, but like she can go on and be like, oh, you lied about that. Okay. Like if he were keeping, I guess it doesn't bother me because he was so upfront about it. Like, I did this. I totally lied to you about it, but because I was making your engagement ring. Because he's not hiding it. He's being honest about the fact that he was.
A liar. A lying liar who lies a lot.
Okay, but lying about making her engagement ring does not mean that he is lying about everything in his life. Like, I feel like we started there and you jumped to there, whereas I just went to the next step.
I may have gone too far.
I mean, I think we're into your baggage now.
Well, this might not be about this article.
Right.
Oh, so this guy also says that when you were buying a meteorite, it is important to ask about the shape of the rock.
Oh.
Apparently the one that he bought had a particular a divot in it that changed the outcome of the ring.
Oh, I wonder if that's why it had the...
It's a thing he had to
Yep,
work
yep.
around.
But I actually think that makes it more beautiful to
I
me.
think so too.
Because then it's like clearly it was homemade. He did it himself and it has character.
Yes. It's a snazzy ring.
It is a snazzy ring. Submitted by PhotoLove8 to subreddit. And it's called Step Right Up.
Oh, that's adorable.
Oh my god! I would pay to cuddle the hell out of that puppy. I'd be like, here's my $10.
Yep.
I get 10 minutes of cuddle time.
Oh. Why
Yeah.
don't more people do that?
I know.
I mean, that could get real weird very fast.
But not with dogs, because kissing booths, in general, weird me the fuck out. Because, like,
like it.
why do I want to kiss you, strange person?
Yeah. Ew.
Unless we're drunk on a dance floor and I'm 23. I don't do that.
If I had a time machine,
If I had a time machine, that might be different.
go back to 22-year-old self.
I'm not gonna lie, I made some mistakes in my
Didn't
early
we all?
20s. Didn't we all? But nowadays, I'm like, no, here's my dollar. I'm gonna awkwardly slink away because I don't want to pay to kiss you, which seems like a step short of prostitution.
Yeah.
But a puppy, I would legit pay to cuddle a puppy.
It says kiss, right? Not cuddle.
No,
Right.
it says kissing booth.
Okay.
That's
But
a kissing booth.
it's a puppy. Well, I'm kissing on the head. I'm not
Okay.
gonna.
Oh, I thought
and
it just
some
meant
cuddles.
that Doug's gonna be by your face and like lick your face.
Your face,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, well, I have
We just
delicate
could say
skin.
cuddle, and I just wanted to be sure. It said kiss.
I'm sorry, Clifton. I would kiss the hell out of that puppy. Out of the puppy.
It's real cute. He's got a little bow tie.
I know! Everything is improved by a bow tie.
I agree. Bow ties are cool.
Thank you. Bow ties are cool.
Yep. Way to go, Doctor Who.
High five for the Doctor Who reference.
Boom!
Yes. Yes. Bow ties are cool.
Like
and
it.
bow ties are dogs are even better. Even better. Submitted by Parlez-Vous to subreddit Funny. Oh boy, what a deal. Buy any two pitas and pay for them both.
Today's special. That's not special, Pita Pit.
It's not social at all. At all.
That's just how commerce works.
That's called buying
That's
things.
just buying things. It's just what you do.
And so my question is, like, is this legit, or what, like, the company brought this down as a, like, add a little bit of humor
Yeah.
to our advertising, or was some disgruntled employee like, fuck whatever special we have, I'm putting this out there.
This is what I think happened. I bet that there was not a special, but the sign existed.
Yes.
And they didn't want to take down the whole sign. It was just easier to replace the letters on the sign
I think you're right.
than take the whole sign down.
So, like,
So this is their way of saying, no actual special today.
yeah, but come on in and have a pita.
Yeah,
Have two.
Yeah.
And pay for them both.
yeah. And I assume this is the Pita Pit chain that is like across the nation,
Yeah, I think it is.
which I adore.
Which I
love
love.
a Pita Pit.
I love me a pita pit. Mm-hmm.
But who would buy two Pita? Like, if you're a person alone, those things are huge.
They
And
are. I only ever need one pita.
I can eat like a Chipotle burrito in half a blink of an eyelash there. But a
dear
pita
God.
from Pita Pit, I'm like, ooh, halfway through, like, I'm going to save this for later. Like,
Well, I'll eat the whole pita, but I only need one.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that's
Yeah.
gargantuan. That's
Yeah.
a lot.
That is.
They put a lot.
Which is why it would be a special if you were
Oh.
only paying for one.
That would be amazing. I would go there multiple times in one day.
And pay for them both.
You can get any two that you want, you guys.
It's all easier. Paying full price.
Yep.
Manager of this pita pit. I
Well
salute
done.
you.
Well done.
I salute you. Submitted by PD McMahon to the subreddit Today I Learned.
Ooh.
Today I learned the removal of SkyMall magazines saved American Airlines an estimated $350,000 per year in fuel
What?
costs. In fuel costs. That's the important thing to me. Is not that it was in like printing costs or distribution in some way. In fuel costs. That's how much weight they were taking up on planes that they were saving 350 grand every year just in the fuel that it would take to fly those mofos in the plane. Which is kind of insane. That's insane, right?
I kind of can't believe it. But also I
Yeah.
totally believe it.
But I also totally believe it. Because you think about, like, especially, like, the really big planes. Like, say you're going overseas or something.
Yeah.
Those are massive, massive planes. And if every person has a SkyMall,
yeah.
that's kind of heavy.
It's a
Like,
lot.
that's a lot. And it's not something I really thought of before. But also, yeah, that makes sense.
I do love a SkyMall though.
Oh my God.
I
Man,
love looking through that catalog.
Can I just say, because, and part of the reason I chose this one was because like, oh, yes, oh my God. Because as you will know if you watch us, I went to Brazil, a month and a half ago.
A long flight.
A very long flight, 9 hours in fact.
Oh my God.
And so I get on the plane, and I didn't realize SkyMall wasn't a thing anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm looking through, I was like, Heather, my travel partner, where's the SkyMall? And she's like, that's not a thing anymore. I'm like, what? But how will I buy duty-free items I don't need?
So wait, does SkyMall not exist anymore?
It doesn't exist anymore.
This is how long it's been since I've been on a plane.
Well, it's how long it had been, because it had been 4 years since the last Paralympics, since I've been on a plane. And somewhere in that 4 years, SkyMall is not a thing anymore. It doesn't exist. They don't print. They are not on planes any longer. And I was deeply upset.
My heart is breaking.
I am so glad it is not just me, because she kind of looked at me like I was crazy. Like, yeah, we'll survive. Like, we have movies.
Yeah, it will be fine.
The individual screens. I was like, but don't. SkyMall. I love flipping through that thing and seeing things I will never need or buy. And some things I will never need, but also will buy because they're like $20. And I'm like, that's ridiculous.
The reason
Here's
I
my
own
credit card.
Giant wine glass is because of SkyMall.
It is because it's the SkyMall.
Friends at home, I have a giant wine glass. It is a treasured possession. I have given it to many friends as various holiday presents.
I have
you got one.
Yes.
It's because of SkyMall.
It is my favorite thing.
Yeah.
In my kitchen.
Yeah.
Is my giant wine glass. Holds a whole bottle.
A whole bottle.
I highly recommend it.
It's so, because then you feel classy because you're like, I'm drinking one glass of wine.
Right. It's one glass of wine. It counts as one glass of wine.
It just happens to be a bottle of wine.
That doesn't matter. Let's not focus on that.
But sometimes
it's still one glass.
I fill it with things that are not wine, and then I remind myself, if I drink this whole thing, that's the equivalent of one bottle of wine. So that's going to cancel out the bottle of wine that I just had.
Oh, does that
logic
really
does not work
that
at
way?
all, but it makes me feel better.
Okay. As long as it makes you feel better.
But yeah, I love SkyMall.
Yeah,
I'm glad it's gone.
I love SkyMall. So I was devastated on this flight to
Yeah.
discover that SkyMall, not a thing anymore.
Sad face.
I know. Sad face.
But on the other hand, saving on fuel. Mm-hmm. That's good. So they're not using as much
That's
fuel.
good. Which hopefully
Which is
means
for the
that
best.
it'll keep flight prices at
A little bit lower.
a little bit lower, or at
Yeah.
least steady.
Yeah. Does SkyMall have like a website I can peruse?
No, I think it's dead.
It's just gone.
Yeah, I think it's just gone.
Although if SkyMall did have a website, it'd just be like the internet. That's just the internet.
That's Amazon.
It exists. Yeah,
It's Amazon.
that's what it is.
I do love this first line of the article, which is, SkyMall is dead, and that's a bummer, at least for those prone to nostalgia, enamored of garden gnomes, or inept at charging devices before boarding a flight. All three.
Yep.
All fucking three. Right here.
I feel like this is one of those things that we will like talk to our grandchildren about someday and be like, back in our day.
There was this magazine where
You could only read on planes.
Only read on planes. And it was amazing.
Yeah. Oh, well. Cheers, SkyMall.
R.I.P.
Good times.
Rest in peace, SkyMall.
All right, friends. We done did the thing. We had too much tequila.
Way too much, but
Wow.
oh, so good.
It's delicious, though. I hope you'll find us on the Facebook, the Twitter, the Instagram.
Yes.
Subscribe to our page right over here. Button's right there. And we're going to be back next week. Who knows where we're going to be filming next week?
Who knows? We like to keep it loose.
We're going to keep it loosey.
Tequila in there.
Keep it goosey. Anything could happen. Adventure awaits. I hope you'll tune back in next week to see what has happened. My name is Samantha Garcia.
And I'm Liz Hoffman.
This has been The Front Page, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.